There are some things you should do inside your house this evening to make sure you don't wake up to a dead furnace or worse, a burst water pipe. So we went out with a couple of local heating and cooling companies to learn 3 tips to protect your home. Lonnie Sauter's furnace decided to quit this week.
And noticed the house was really cold and the furnace wasn't operating.
Nothing would get it going.
The furnace was completely dead.
So Andy Toole from Help Heating and Cooling rushed out and diagnosed a blown motor.
Sure, usually things break down when you least want them to.
Toole says when an older furnace has to run non-stop in the cold, it can fail. So what can you do? Toole says don't crank the heat. That can put a lot more strain on your furnace. And check the filter. If it's clogged with dust, that restricts airflow and can also burn out the blower.
Instead of just replacing a filter that costs you a few dollars, you're going to replace a motor that costs you a few $100s.
But don't try to save money by turning down the furnace to 50 degrees. Sure, you'll save a couple of bucks in energy, but you run the risk of frozen pipes. Plumbers also say this is a good time to check the outside faucets on your house where you hook up a garden hose. If you have a shutoff inside, turn it off now. Dustin White of Cincinnati's Apollo Heating and Plumbing says it's also a good idea to check for water pipes near cold walls and basement windows. If there's any concern about freezing, open the cabinet doors and leave that faucet dripping overnight.
If there's not a lot of insulation there, it's always a good idea to open up the cabinets, keep a steady, constant stream coming out of the faucet.
Yes, it might cost $1 in water, but it sure beats a $500 repair bill if a pipe bursts.